thank you so much for your time today.
Okay.
What did you know of the Sweeney before you started this project? Were you big fans of the old series, or had you not really ever known much about it?
It was a bit before my time, but I was aware of it, you know, and I was obviously aware of the actors, but I'd never seen it properly, I don't think. So when I got the opportunity, I watched the pilot and the feature-length version.
Yeah, to me it was probably the most groundbreaking kind of show it's kind of on, or any kind really, on TV at the time. You know, we had Dixon and Doc Green and Softly Softly, which were great shows in itself, but this was the first one that I think we can actually say it was close to what we thought real life was, you know, and it was down and dirty, and it was iconic, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that changed kind of TV for me, you know.
And was that, so when you say you watched a couple of the one episode and that, did you try and immerse yourself in other ones, or did you try and keep it quite separate from the original TV series?
I mean, look, for me, you know, it was dated, you know. So I relished the chance to kind of reinvent it for now. You know, we wasn't setting it back then. If we were setting it back then, I think it would have been a lot more research for me, just the way that I spoke. You know, there's certain slang now that us youngsters use that you would never hear back then.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about all that, you know. We've taken the name. The original programme took the name from Cockney rhyming slang for the Flying Squad,
right.
You know. So we've done the same, and the important thing, the spirit, I think that we've kept in our version is the relationship between Regan and Carr, you know.
Yeah, there's some fantastic scenes in the movie, and one of my favourites was the Trafalgar Square scene where you get to basically, it's just a massive firefight in there. What was that like to film, and how did they do that? Did you have to shut the whole square for you to be able to shoot?
It was tough, wasn't it? I mean, we had 4 hours to shoot it, and we had 14 cameras, and I think at the end we only used 1 camera, which was a steady cam, because it kept the scene moving, you know. But we had the luxury of having the others there in case we needed them, you know. But so we had people, you know, extras in the square. It was on a Sunday morning, if I remember rightly, and you know, we had members of the public walking through. So, and we were lucky enough to be allowed to. And I think a lot of it was to do with the name, the Sweeney. I can't imagine any other film getting clearance unless it's James Bond, you know, because it's such an iconic name. And it's such a well-loved show, and I think people probably in the powers that be that allow you to do those things or say no, probably were Sweeney fans, you know.
Yeah, yeah. We spoke briefly at the Snow White and the Huntsman premiere, and you mentioned there could be more.
Oh, I
Sweeney
remember
sequels.
picking you up off the floor. Yeah, you was drunk.
That wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't. You mentioned there could be more sequels coming. Is there plans?
Well, we're open to it. I mean, you know, it depends on whether people like the film. You can't just go and make it. If we get great feedback and people like it, and we feel that they want to see some more, then we go and make some more. We've got ideas about what they're going to be about, you know, and all that.
Fantastic. Well, I really enjoyed it, and thank you so much for your time today, and good luck.
Oh, well, thanks for being interested.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. And good luck with HeyUGuys.
Thank you very much, yeah.
HeyUGuys.
Yeah.